In the closing days of the Vietnam War, during the fall of Saigon, a South Vietnamese soldier stole a US Army utility airplane, flew his family over the South China Sea, managed to communicate to the crew of US aircraft carrier USS Midway without any radio or comms, persuaded the crew to dump $10 million worth of equipment, then pulled off a perfect landing on the carrier without a tailhook. The soldier, Major Buang-Ly, had never even seen an aircraft carrier before. April 30th, 1975, and the US is launching the largest helicopter evacuation in history, Operation Frequent Wind, with the goal of evacuating as many people as they can before North Vietnam ground troops advance. Helicopter evacuations managed to get just under 7,000 people out of the country. However, despite the magnitude of the operation, not everyone was able to be evacuated, and the US is forced to leave some behind. That's exactly what happened to Major Buang-Ly and his family. However, Buang-Ly, who was serving as a South Vietnamese Air Force pilot, decided to make a very bold decision. He stole one of the US airplanes. He flew the Cessna 01 Bird Dog, an airplane usually used for scouting and rescue missions in the jungle, off the coast of Vietnam and over the South China Sea. During his flight, he spotted the USS Midway. Seeing the potential opportunity to land, he tried to signal to the crew on board, but his attempts were fruitless. Finally, he decided to scribble an urgent plea for help, stuff it in his pistol holster, and drop it onto the deck of the carrier. When the naval crew read his note, they made a huge decision. They would dump $10 million worth of equipment, mostly helicopters, into the ocean to clear enough space for Major Buang-Ly to land. After the deck was cleared, the Major landed the 01 Bird Dog almost flawlessly, given that he had never seen an aircraft carrier before, and his aircraft didn't have a tailhook. Immediately after his landing, the crew wasn't even mad and escorted him to the bridge, where he was congratulated by the captain on his landing. Eventually, the crew of the USS Midway established a fund to get him to the United States. Well, that landing was unexpected, but what's more unexpected is that you probably didn't know that this entire video is narrated by AI. That's right, I'm not an actual person, and you can achieve synthetic voices as good as this one by signing up for 11 Labs. Link is in the comments.